Hello everyone, sorry, I looked away. Hello Alright, I just bragged about being a one-take wonder. Here we go.
Welcome to Red, White, and Bethune. We are Jen,
Kyle,
Ben,
Molly, Eli,
and we travel with our 4 dogs in our 1983 Silver Eagle bus. Come along as we show you America through our lens.
Hello everyone, I'm Paul Barger, and I'm the Breadtrucker. This is our 1989 Utilimaster GMC Breadtruck with the 4-cylinder Cummins turbo diesel motor that gets 14 to 15 miles per gallon. On the inside, it's converted into a tiny home, so why don't you come inside and take a look around and see what we got inside. This is the cab of the truck. This is obviously where I drive. I affectionately refer to this as the greenhouse because we have a lot of plants in here and we like to grow as much as possible. So this is our most successful plants that we've kept alive for the longest. Growing plants in a van can be kind of tricky. On the dash I have a backup camera that is a 3-view camera. There's a driver's side, a passenger side. This is mirrored with both sides showing, and a backup camera. All of this is on a DVR and records at all times. Plus I have 2 more cameras up here on a pretty cheap dash cam, but it does the job, does a pretty good job of recording front and cabin facing. I highly recommend you get a dash cam, even if it's a cheap one, just to protect yourself on the road. This is a DC power panel that comes from our solar system in the back. So I can power a lot of things up here without having to use the truck batteries as a power source. I use it all from my battery bank in the back, and I can use as much power as I want. Here we have the entryway to the home. There's a regular closet door that I pulled out of the trash. I wanted to build a separate wall that we could really have privacy inside and insulate it so that when it's cold we can make it nice and warm and cozy in the back. And this wall holds a lot of heat in, is really well insulated. So come on into the house. We have kind of a grandma's kitchen vibe on our floor. It's a really cheap solution. It's stick-on, peel and stick linoleum tiles. The whole floor cost us about $80. So over here is our kitchen. We probably use this the most out of everything in our truck. We really like to cook at home. Homemade meals that are, not full of sugar and preservatives and all that, so we cook really good food. Down here is a refrigerator, 12-volt DC fridge. It's super efficient. It's made by Winter. It's a 45-quart fridge, and it can also be used as a freezer, but we always use it as a fridge. It's on this nice big slide out. We also have drawers for silverware, and nice big long drawers that go all the way to the back wall. And underneath that is trash for recycling and regular trash. On these drawers we have these really soft leather pull tabs. We didn't want anything that you could bump your knee against when you're walking around because it's a very tight space. So these are nice, they're very soft, and you can't get hung up on them. And they do the job, they pull out very easily. Up top we have cabinets. We keep our drinking water stored in here. Underneath the counter there's 15 gallons of water storage, so we use purified water to put in this. And then we just use city water or wherever we can fill up for the water in the sink for washing, doing dishes, and washing our hands and that kind of thing. Up top there's just storage in here for food. In here there's storage for pots and pans. It's plenty of storage for us. We really have plenty of space for everything we need. One thing people always comment on is our locking system. This is our locking system. We just drop it in, and that keeps the doors from falling open when we're driving. And a nice little secondary use is we put these down when we have hot pans. We can use it as a trivet, and we don't have to burn our countertops, so it has a double use there. We tried to work in as many double uses with items as we could because we have such a small space. So moving to the bedroom back here, this is a full-size, queen-size bed. It's 80 inches long by 60 inches wide. It is a 12-inch mattress, so we have a full legit mattress that's very comfortable. Our truck is so wide that we have the space to put in this headboard. It's about a 10-inch deep headboard where we have our own cubbies. This is my partner's side. She has all of her books. She has charging ports and light switches for her devices, and I have all my own on my side too, so we have plenty of power. And then in the middle we have a little display area. It's kind of like our love altar kind of thing, and we wanted a display area, but also around the sides we have all these cubby holes. Skincare, a cream that we can use before bed, all those kind of things are hidden around the edge and concealed when the cabinet is closed. In this little side cabinet, there is the solar system. This shows me how many watts are coming in, charging my batteries. Here's a breaker that I can shut the panel power down with one push of a button and kind of shut the system down. Underneath the bed, all of the solar charging components are here with the power inverter. The battery bank is just behind that. At the foot of the bed is our 46-gallon water tank. It's underneath the foot of the bed down there. We've just recently moved all of our components inside the cabs. When we're in freezing conditions, our water tank can't freeze, the plumbing can't freeze, and our lithium battery stays above 32 degrees because you can't charge lithium batteries in freezing conditions. It's really great to have everything stored inside so we can just keep it warm in here and not have to worry about freezing. Over here is our dinette area. We use it in this mode most of the time because we eat dinner here, we can use our laptops and work here. It also converts into a guest bed. This is a cantilever table with no legs or anything. It just slides out of this pocket and drops down in here and makes it a guest bed or a couch for friends. A lot of times we have the biggest rig out of all of our friends when we're camped somewhere, so if there's bad weather, windy or rainy, we can all pile up in here and still hang out together and have a good time. One of my favorite little sections here is our essential oils, incense, and our diffuser. This is just a USB powered diffuser and it's really powerful. It'll last for about an hour and a half or 2 hours on one little fill up of water, and we love using that all the time for essential oils and just creating a nice smell in here and nice atmosphere. This is one of my favorite items in the van. This is a sailboat lamp. It's made for life at sea. This motion works with the rocking of the waves, and it also works really well in the van too. We really love that piece, and it gives a nice natural light in here. On this side, we have a small little cabinet. We call this the condiment cabinet. It's just stuff that we use for toppings on our food a lot, and it's really nice to have that quick access right there. On this side, this is behind our closet. We have hanging clothes in here, but we built this little office that slides away because we had this space from behind the office, so all of our laptops, camera gear, drones, everything is stored in here and slides completely away and is absolutely hidden. And the nice thing about this is I built it with no drawer glides or anything like that. It's just simply a plywood box that slides inside of another plywood box. If you are going to build something like that, use paraffin wax and wax it down. It makes it slide really nice, and that's the key to that installation. Down here on the bottom, you'll see this vent right here. This is a vent that comes from our diesel heater. That's how we keep warm in here. It's about $150 to get a diesel heater. You can find them even cheaper, but that system works amazing. We have a wireless remote. We can control it from bed. If we get cold in the middle of the night, we can turn it off. But most of the time what we do is we turn it on as we're going to bed, and once we're warm enough in bed, we can just hit the switch and turn it right off. It is very convenient and it works great. Puts out a lot of heat. In here we have hanging clothes. We wanted to have a full closet that can hold hangers and hanging clothes. On the bottom there's 2 big fabric bins, and then underneath there's 8 more fabric bins, so we have a ton of storage space for all of our clothes and blankets. So this is the front door that closes off the cab. We came up with this idea to have a mirror that was hidden behind these cabinets. We wanted a full-length mirror, but we didn't want to have to look at it all the time. So my girlfriend actually came up with this idea, have cabinets to hold all of our makeup, products, hair care, skin care, vitamins, and it's all lit up, and it's also fully extended to the bottom, so it has a nice full-length mirror. You could do your Instagram selfie photo shoots in there, and it's really great. That was a great way we came up with to hide the mirror and get all this additional storage. So now I'm in the bathroom. We built our bathroom without any walls. Since this is such a small space, we wanted it to be open as possible, and we just love it. It was very claustrophobic. I used to have walls in here, and it was just too tight, too closed in, and I really hated coming in here, but now it works excellent. On this side, there's our composting toilet. We built this system for about 60 bucks. It's just a bucket with a urine diverter that goes to a little jug. We cover with sawdust, and the key to the system is we installed a 12-volt computer fan in the floor that pulls all the air out of the box, and it cuts down on all odor. There is absolutely no smell or anything coming from the toilet. It works fantastic. Up here we have some nice curved shelves with copper railings, so all our products are just held in and we don't have to set this down or put it anywhere when we travel. One last feature in our bathroom is our shower head is stored in the side cabinet. When we shower inside, we pull this out and it holds in here, and we can pull the curtain around. The way we usually use it is we open this little trap door that goes out the cab, out the door. We can shower outside and have hot showers. That's how we use it most of the time. We usually don't even shower inside, so it's really a great feature. I would like to thank you guys for checking out my truck. I'm the Breadtrucker. You can find me on YouTube as Paul Barger and Breadtrucker everywhere else. I'm even on TikTok. I'd love it if you check out my channel. Thanks for checking out my truck. See you next time down the road.
Hey, I want to thank Paul so much for showing us his rig. It truly is a one-of-a-kind, unique piece. My brother Steven always talked about building out something like this because you got such a big box and it's like a square space that you can go in and build, and it's amazing. I've seen pictures of it and videos of it over the years. I'm so glad. I was so stoked when I found out he was going to be here. Thank you so much, Paul, for showing us. We're really grateful for it. And guys, go check him out on his social platforms. He's a riot. He does a great job with his videos, kills it on all his platforms. Really cool guy to follow. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.